Okay, let's do this fucking shit.
All right, are you there? Comment allez-vous, how are you? Welcome to Forex.Today, the YouTube community of more than 20,000 foreign exchange traders. We gather here today to conduct technical and fundamental analysis with the overriding goal of planning our trades in advance, because trading is risky, not appropriate for everyone. Your past performance, good or bad, is not necessarily indicative of future results. Please stay small, stay humble, focus on the long term, never risk money you cannot afford to lose. Yo! Hey, happy Wednesday. We have oil inventories today. We have the Fed meeting minutes today. Inflation is high in the UK. You're probably buying the pig. But we've been doing that for several weeks now, so everything is right as rain. Very cool. I hope you're doing well. Please ask questions, get involved. I do these live streams every day since YouTube was invented. In fact, what was it? Last week at some point, I pulled up the first video I uploaded and to YouTube, and YouTube was less than 6 months old. Isn't that amazing? Yeah. So anyway, I've been doing this a long time, and I've learned a few things along the way. Smart enough for that, at least for that. So I've learned 27 million different ways not to trade, and a few things actually work. So cool. I can share that with you. And the price of admission here today doesn't cost you money, but you do need to pay it back by clicking the thumbs up button and then also leaving a comment on the recording. So it doesn't cost you money, but it ain't free, baby. So anyways, thank you for being here and being a subscriber and all that. I will do my best to serve you. I am a humble servant in our relationship, so let me know how to serve you best. A couple of things to point you towards as far as resources that are available to you. You can start with TradePlans.ai. Check this out. Hey, welcome to TradePlans.ai, where you can get feedback on your trading idea in less than 3 seconds. You fill out the form, you hit submit, and our trade plans will already be in your email account. In fact, when you open it up, you will see that there's a trade plan for daily, for weekly, and monthly. And again, we can do this in less than 3 seconds. Cool, right? Guess what? That's free. Free, free, free. You got to spell it right. TradersWay.com, an ethical, trustworthy foreign exchange broker that would love the opportunity to earn your loyalty and respect. They earned my loyalty and respect about 8 years ago, maybe 9 years ago now. I think you should check them out. Investor Bootcamp, 88 hours of investing and trading videos. Yeah, 88 hours. 88 hours. Let me say it again. 88 hours of training videos for $88. Yeah, well worth your $88 investment. How about Quant-in-a-Box? Quant-in-a-Box automates your macroeconomic research to help develop a fundamental bias, aka sell. Helps you understand things like retail positioning. Look at this. Retail's 50-50. They don't know what's going on. Institutions are 2/3 short. Seasonality suggests down. It also looks at interest rates, the differential in interest rates, inflation, GDP growth, unemployment levels, okay? Institutional positioning, retail positioning, 20 years of seasonality data, technical analysis, okay? Linear projections into the future for best case and base case targets. Okay? Amazing. News calendars, written output so you can understand what all this statistical analysis is telling you. Really amazing tool. You can try it for $8 a month, sorry, $8 for your first week if you want to give it a trial. But I'll show you the $8 includes a macroeconomic course, which is probably 16 hours long, so you can learn about things like the business cycle, but also a training course on statistical analysis so you understand, for example, what a scatter plot does. Positive is a negative, and a positive times a negative is a negative. Do you guys remember doing that? Probably. Hope so. It's multiplication. But this is amazing. So all those resources are made available to you, a trustworthy broker with an ethical business model. Automation. You need to have AI in your life. I offer it through technical analysis, and I offer it through fundamental analysis. And you need good training so you can put together logic into your trading strategies. All these things are made available. They exist. They're real. You choose whether to add it to your arsenal or keep trading like a retail. Right? Trade like an institution or trade like a retail trader. Your call. Cool. Right on. Now what do you want to do? I suggest we can look at the beast here. And it's been working all week. Up, 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 down, down, buy, 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 up, 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 up. I don't know. I don't know. What do you know? So inflation is hot in the UK. We already know this. We discussed it yesterday and the day before and last week. We also know that productivity is such that we were expecting a negative number and we're avoiding the negative number. So there's just enough room for the Bank of England to keep raising interest rates. They still have high inflation, and GDP didn't go negative. So that's game on, Bubba. We call that a carry trade. Meanwhile, you have to have a point of view on the qualitative and quantitative easing conducted through the yield curve control policy of the Bank of Japan. And from that, you might have a bias on the yen. I can't imagine you being a trader and you don't have those details. Negligence. Cool. So I hope you have it. If not, this is your wake-up call. The rest of your life is waiting and it wants to get going now. Cool. Right on. Okay. So I just want to remind you that there's no live stream on Friday or Monday. I will be conducting economic research in Cuba. So you're blocked while I'm there, or am I blocked? I don't know. One of us is blocked. So I won't be able to reach out and communicate with you while I'm on the dark side of the moon. Miss you already. Here's another one I'm bullish on. Le flet tout le monde. Okay, remember the strategy here. Here's my drawing tool. Okay, the strategy up, down. Here's the role reversal. Beep. Okay, there's a line here, and there's a line here, and there's a line here. Let's just call it somewhere around here. Cool. So we had the up, we had the down, and it's struggling, but of course you might be sweating bullets over nothing. Maybe you're zoomed in. Let her run, let her run. All right, so anyways, you can see if you're on a 4H, which I love the 4 hour, okay, all it did was this. And now maybe she can break to the up. Kitty cat. Okay, cool. This is a 4-hour thing. So 12 hours ago, I drew this trade plan. And it's already Oscar Mike. Yeah, boy. Base, how low can you go? Death row, what a brother know. Once again, back is the incredible rhyme animal. Ciao. Yeah. So it's trying to do its thing. The rest is the future. The past is already done. Kiwi, I'm not bullish on. Aussie, I'm not bullish on. Really, the Japanese stock market is not up, so it's really hard to get long on some of these things. It just happens to be CAD, Euro, and Pound are strong in the moment. Yen should actually be fairly strong, so if this actually turns north again, these are really gone. Okay? Cool. Enough said. Let's see what you guys are trading today. There's a split on Euro and Pound. Okay, I got you. Okay, we're still going on to my target here. Remember this trade? 3-4 weeks ago now. By the way, are you having progress? Many of you guys you're trying to learn how to hold trades more than 2 hours. Are you getting better at holding trades for 2 weeks? Are you even trying? I hope you are. Here's one that has been like 4 weeks. And boy, we tickled the target. Okay, remember the target was 1900. It dropped to 1894.67. Very cool. Ojo's struggling. Hey, well, it takes some time. Remember, you have to have the courage and strength through research, not through being stubborn. Because being stubborn means you're lining yourself up for big losses one day. Okay. Heather's been short for 4 months. Okay, let's look at that. August. Okay. August, July, June, May. So from in here, yeah. All right. Cool. Congratulations. That's a nice trade. Boo, 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 boo. Hang on, I'm loading the database. Okay. So May, June, and July, gold is expected to be down. Okay, Heather? August, though, is a very typically take profit on the short. Now, it did come down more, but it is unusual. September very often is a down month, and then you kind of get this September, October kind of rollover. Okay? So this disinflationary period could last some more time. Current projections here, okay? Best case scenario right now, 1897 over the next 7 days. So a pullback, okay? And then this continuation back down to 1897, okay? Worst case scenario, it rallies up to 1950 and then drops back down to 1936. So these are 7-day projections into the future. So I'm talking about the the end of the week of the 21st. Cool. So we've actually started this process now. Okay, this price is wrong, I know. So we zoom back in here. And so we've already hit 1900. Let me show you where we were. We've already hit 1900 as expected. And then as Quant-in-a-Box showed, should be a significant pullback. And then maybe a continuation this way, huh? Projecting a new lower low, okay? And now, I've already done this 3 weeks ago, though. Remember, the ultimate target is here. We've only hit here. Now, sometimes that's good enough, okay? Good enough. We'll see. I don't know if you have the strength to hold it 3 more months. But right now, we're riding the 21. Look at this. Sell the 21, 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 sell the 21. How do you trade gold? I don't know, Bubba. Okay. I don't know, Bubba. Okay. By the way, this is in the training course at Investor Bootcamp. 2155 cross says sell, 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 sell. We're just selling and selling and selling and selling until that don't work none. Okay? That could be enough. Let's say you know nothing about seasonality. You know nothing about institutional positioning. You know nothing about the news. You don't know anything about economics. You don't know anything about inflation or GDP. All you know is technical analysis. We call that trend trading, by the way. So if you're going to trade like a turtle trader, then you wake up in the morning and you sell lower highs. Now, I'm going to appeal to you emotionally and I'm going to piss you off. Is that okay? All right. So that's assuming you know nothing about nothing. All you know is technical analysis. But there's a good chance you don't do that either. Ooh, that's a low blow, Wayne. Well, what is it that you do then? Are you winging it? Are you flying by the seat of your pants? You're trading off of gut reaction? You're trading on news scandals and volatility. You're trading on a 5-minute and a 15-minute, and sometimes you're making money and then sometimes you're not making money. Like, why do you do all of that if it's not working? Heather says, I've been doing this since I went to boot camp with Kurt and David. That is killer, huh? Isn't that killer? That is so killer. 2 of the nicest human beings on earth, by the way, right, Heather? Yeah. Very cool. Oh, man. I got shivers down my spine when you said that, Heather. Look at that. I'm freezing now. All of a sudden, I'm cold. Woo! Yeah. I'm not even joking, Heather. You gave me shivers. Whew. It's cold in Georgia. No, it's not. It's hot as heck in Georgia. Anyways, shivers down my spine. Body aching all the time. Yeah. Anyway, so, yeah. If that, by the way, if that did piss you off, when I'm like, why do you not do this? Then maybe it's a wake-up call. You should have gotten a different response. Emotionally, you should say, yeah, he's totally right. Like, I learned my lesson. If you're pushing back and fighting back, I wonder why. Okay? Yeah, so Heather's like, I taught Heather in 2010 these same rules. And Heather's like, yeah, I've been short this for months. Crushing it. Heather is a testimony. Can I get a hallelujah? Hallelujah. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, awesome. Like, killer. Killer. Yeah. Oh, yeah, made up. I'm practicing my oye. I got a hallelujah from Heather. That's so cool. I still say it like a Canadian, I'm sure, but hey, what, half the population of Cuba is probably Canadian by now, huh? Did you hear, Matus? 200,000 Cubans crossed the American border, the Mexican-American border last year, 2022, I think it was. 200,000. Wow. Oh, like, yeah. Yeah, who taught you guys how to trade Forex before you ran into me? Where did you guys go? What didn't work? Meanwhile, while you do that, I am interested. Who did you turn to and not get help from? In this case, look, we're at the low end of my first target on the way down, the S&P 500. We are now lower than where I hedged. Okay. Market Traders Institute got some great charts. Never spoke of fundamentals. Oh, okay. Oh, you did MTI as well, huh? I've heard a lot of mixed bag about them in other countries, but I don't know anything. MIL, Signals, Naked Forex, Elliott Wave. None of them work, eh, Ashish? So MTI, huh? MTI is getting people, huh? Yeah. And don't they charge like $5,000 or something? It's a heck of a lot more than $88. Johnny said they would even go over every single pair. Yeah. Made it at MTI as well. Huh. Interesting. Yeah. Every single pair. I mean, I guess I could do stuff like that, but I don't have that kind of time. Heather said, I had a teacher at university. Oh, very cool. Very cool. Is that right, Denise? There was a great teacher there, but he's passed. Yeah. Ashish says $4,000 for each of the courses. Yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised that there isn't like 50 people a day signing up for Investor Boot Camp at $88 a year. I don't understand, but I suppose it's not my job to understand. On Hal said, yeah, you just started researching Forex and came across my stuff. I'm surprised how difficult it is to find my stuff. So, yeah. Well, very good. It's really nice to have you as part of the team, on Hal. ALO. Oh, selling in EA, huh? That's interesting, yeah. Kid said, even though I'm very well versed with markets, signing up this week. Yeah, well, you'll probably like the oil trading course is one that I'm very proud of that we did last summer, almost exactly a year ago, and it was so much fun. It was so much fun. I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of work, and it cost me many thousands of dollars to put it together, but it was fun. Oh my God, we had so much fun. But it's like a legit course. Okay. Frank, yeah, most gurus sell courses based on, yeah, material things. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I could do that, but I don't really. I don't know. I got stuff in my office that's very expensive, but I don't know if it would make you love me. Yeah, I spend my money on weird things. Do I want to go through the list? Go through, yeah. Oh, you said, Kit says, yeah, I do want to go through the oil trading course. Yeah, you'll like it. Yeah. Denise says Jared Martinez. He passed away? Really? Gee whiz. Well, my condolences to his family. Yeah. Well, my condolences to his family. Yeah. I'm surprised. So, just out of the people here, they made what, 20, 30 grand just out of the people here selling the courses. Yeah. So, I don't. Yeah. So, what should I do? My courses are $88. What does that say about me? I'm either incredibly stupid to not have $3,000 or $4,000 courses, or maybe I'm just trying to make it incredibly accessible to everyone. I don't know. So anyways, today is an oil trading day. Anyone that's gone through the course know that it's an important day, but not the biggest day of the week. But it is an important day because we have EIA inventories. So if you were a buyer of oil, and you can see, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, I planned all of this out for you a week ago. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I'm not going to tell you what the trade plan is now. You will have to figure it out. You'll have to make your own decisions. But today is an important oil day. Okay. Yeah, Maida, I know. I'm talking to those that are new, that maybe someone comes across the video and is watching it for the first time. I'm trying to make a point, right? But yeah, no, we have a very tight-knit community, right, Maida? So yeah, I didn't mean it to come off that way. Yeah, I'm speaking to those that don't know. I'm treating you like you're on the inside, right? It's right. Yeah. A lot of noise in the market, I suppose, when it comes to the amount of gurus. You know, it's almost a shame. Like, there should almost be a license required. You know, there'd be, if there was a test and $1,000 fee, an exam and $1,000 fee, 90% of gurus would go away because they can't pass the test and they don't have $1,000. They have a private jet, but they don't have $1,000. Yeah. So anyways. Cool. So anyways, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. There it is. You know what I mean? Bitcoin's down. I owned a Bitcoin 2 days ago, and then I decided to bail, and then it collapsed. And I am so happy that I made the right decision. Thank you, me. Good job, me. Okay. Working our way down. Okay. Medium term down. Very interesting. So that's that with the commodities. I'm very interested, obviously, in the stock market making a new lower low. This is a pretty clear line in the sand that we've had for some while. It's very important. You can see why this was our target. 44.44 was our target. Way up at 46. And the next move could be as low as 42.50. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Okay. And for me, psychologically, it's important because right here in the third week of June, I rebalanced my portfolio to accommodate downside risk. Now, July was a big up month, okay, and now it's come back. So everything that had happened in July is gone away. July doesn't exist anymore. Okay. When we were here, you might recall I was talking about NASDAQ going to fall hard more than the other stock indices. And that was a serious concern for me. Yeah. Yep. So anyways, this is very, very supportive. Boy, anything could happen here. Could it do this and then down? Yeah, it could. Could it do this and then up? Yep, totally can. So you got to do your job. Okay? Got to do your job. I have a 5-week window, and we're approaching it. So this being on support is supremely important. I'm going to Cuba this week because I don't care about this week as a trader. But I'm zipping home as quickly as possible because I care about next week. Isn't that interesting? And so we're on key support right around that time. So we'll see what happens. I don't know the future, but I do understand the past, and I can prepare. And I'm doing my best. That's all I'm trying to do, is trying to do my best. Add logic and intelligence to my trading strategies. Taking a look, the Japanese stock market is still falling, so that's yen strength. S&P 500 is still falling, that's dollar strength. Australian stock market is falling, that's Aussie weakness. Okay? And this one is the weird one because the pound is kind of strong, but the FTSE is falling. Why is that? Well, higher interest rates attract investment. So money could flow to the UK and people buy gilts or something, right? Okay, great. But the expected, well, let's do this in black. The expected, return of a stock is equal to the risk-free, rate of return plus the beta, of the expected return for the FTSE minus the yield on a gilt What does this say? Well, if the yield on the gilt is rising, it's going to attract investors into the bond market. But meanwhile, companies in the FTSE are going to have to pay more money to borrow, which is a normal process of running a business. So their profit margins fall. And when investors that are thinking about owning British companies feel that those companies are going to be less profitable, they tend to sell the stock. And the stock market falls. And I'm trying to draw that there. That's what this math is saying, is that demand for British bonds might be going up, but the future expectations of profitability for British companies is falling. AKA FTSE down, gilt up. Man, oh man, snap, that just happened. Yeah. Meta, from what I can tell, as far as the United States and Cuba, and I can't say that. I won't speak for the Cuban government, but it seems like if you're there's a lot. Okay, let me start over. When you look at the paperwork of going to Cuba, there's a lot of discussion on the American side about if you're Cuban, if you're from Cuba, there's a lot less restrictions. So like flat out, it'll say, you are not allowed to go to Cuba for tourism. But if you're from Cuba, exception, right? There's an exception. Like, I still don't think as a Cuban you should go vacation in Cuba. I don't think that's allowed. But you can like visit family, for example, do that kind of stuff. There are lots of exceptions. I think there are 13 possible reasons to go to Cuba. The only one that's illegal is tourism. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's it. So anyways, there you go. How many people have learned the capital asset pricing model that I just went through? How many people have learned this from a guru, where the expected return of a stock is equal to the risk-free rate of return plus the beta of the opportunity cost, which is the expected return from the market minus the risk-free rate of return? How many people here have learned this model from a YouTube guru? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I assume none, but Jim says some. Oh, only for me. Anybody? I mean, that's obviously why I asked the question, but I don't know if you, right? Emmanuel said in your college class, which is good. That's where you should have it. Like, I suppose that's the basics, right? Like, doesn't that speak volume? If you go to university and you get an education in, let's say, market finance and investment mathematics, then you know this. In fact, this is undergrad nonsense. I don't even really agree with it. It just makes sense here in this kind of situation. But this formula is not actually really truly applied to what I'm talking about. And if you knew this, you would actually challenge what I just shared with you. And you're like, but Wayne, you're talking about, and then we'd have a different conversation. But I'm explaining it as a basis for people that don't have that level of education. But the flip side of this is there's 1,000 gurus on YouTube, and they don't even have an entry-level education in finance and statistics and economics, not even entry-level undergrad. And people listen to them, and it's really disturbing, isn't it? This is basic nonsense from undergrad, which you could argue. And then really what you should do is say, well, Wayne, you got this ass backwards, right? What we're trying to do is find the expected return of the market. So you might have to then, change this equation. Okay. And I would agree with you. I just don't want to do it. But the logic, though, is if interest rates are going up, corporations are going to struggle to make money, and therefore the stock market is based on future expectations of profits. And if we look at inflation or interest rates, either way, it has the same impact, that in the future, those companies are going to struggle to maintain profitability, so you're probably a seller of the stock market. You see? And to me, that's a basic common sense thing. And I think everyone here would understand that, regardless of your, how you say, formal education in finance. Okay. So anyways, the UK coming down. Yep. S&P 500 coming down. Yep. ASX coming down, right? Yeah. Very cool. Do you know what the target is? 6962. Or if you want something easier to remember, 6969. And if you can't remember that, you don't have a very visual mind. So why don't you just say 7,000? Okay. Richard's like, I like the way you talk. Mm-hmm. How many people here have posted a trade to tradeplans.ai today? Yeah. Made us it yesterday. Right on. Go back to here. I think we did all this. See, we did all this. It's amazing. Just been focused on doing my thing. Dollar strong in the moment, which it's supposed to be. This fits all our trade plans. There's a trade plan from yesterday. We're on our way. Today. Look at that, huh? You're so lovely. Oh my God. Sorry, I spent a lot of time talking about these markets. Yeah. So I hope you're taking advantage of it. That we do this. Okay. Yeah. Hope you're loving it. I've been bearish for weeks, guys. Come on. USD kitty cat. Lovely till your mum. Let me go out to a 4-hour. I mean, it's just so wonderful. USD yen. Remember this? Up and up and up and up. Strategy and tactics. We've planned all this out. These are all daily candles. It's just been so beautiful since about the middle, let's say the end of July. July has been the odd part. Yeah. But it was all that yield curve stuff. Just like lovely. Thank you, 21. Huh? Look at that beautiful 4-hour 21. Thank you. So life is good. Life is great. Life is beautiful. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of the community. So we have meeting minutes this afternoon. We have EIA inventories in, 90 minutes. I hope you're killing it. I hope you're loving it. It actually ended up being a really good summer. July was surprisingly bullish, and then the bearishness kicked in just on, as expected. Typically it does. So July was atypical, and August was typical. And I still don't know if this is like the end of the world zombie apocalypse. Probably not. It's probably just doing what it typically does. Okay. Cool. We made it through 1900 again. So this is the second time we've hit target. Just amazing. Just truly amazing. We're still on 81 on oil. The big news, like I said, is in 90 minutes. Will there be a buildup or a drawdown? Drawdown should push this sucker up on our, from 80 to 100. Peace on earth. Oh, by the way, click the thumbs up button and please leave a comment. Would you do that for me, please? Peace on earth. May the pips be with you. May your profits be above average. And once again, if you're new to what we do here, Investor Bootcamp is $88 a year. And people have spent $4,000 for less. Okay? That means either I'm a fool for selling it for so cheap, or you're a fool for not signing up. Yeah. Anyways, most people here have signed up, so you should take advantage of it. Peace on earth. May the pips be with you. May our profits be above average.